here in Brookhaven. For those who don't know, there are several secrets you've never seen before. And today, I want to test secrets you're not supposed to know in Brookhaven. Secrets the game owner hid, and much more. And for that, I called a friend to help me. He said, look at the secret I discovered. And even I want to see what he's talking about. But apparently he's changing his avatar. And now he's jumping like this. And apparently he got a custom animation. And now he's coming over here. And I want to see what secret he's going to do. But he got this car, which is the weirdest car of all. Now he's driving it and left here, grabbed this bike, and got off the bike. And now he's really glitched. I don't know how my friend did this, but he made a really interesting glitch because he's super glitched. So I also want to do it, and I want him to teach me how to do it because this secret is really weird and he can't return to normal. But now he's sitting on the chair and he's still glitched so much that he had to reset his character. I said, teach me this, please. And I want him to teach me this because it's going to be really important. He said, use a Brookhaven animation where there's a picture of a normal character. So I think I have to click this button on the right and then use that animation. So I'm going to use this animation in every possible place. Perfect! Now I'm jumping like this, and I'm literally just like him. He said, now get the same car I got before, and actually, this secret he did is very simple, but it's a secret the owner of Brookhaven doesn't want you to know about. He said, actually the owners of Brookhaven, because now there's one more person, and what he said is true, because for those who don't know, Brookhaven was sold to a company, so now there are several people who are simply the owners of this game. But now, I arrived right here, and I have to jump off this car, and grab that green bike on the right. Perfect! I just did that, and now I have to get off the bike, but nothing happened. He said, do it again. Okay, I'm going to do it again, but this time I'm going to get this car on the right because the car I tested this with before was my friend's. So maybe that's why it didn't work. So now I'm arriving here and I'm going to do the same thing as before. And now I deleted the bike, but nothing happened. And here on the right, I'm going to use this animation and I'm going to try this again, but it still didn't work. So my friend is trying it and he managed to do it again. And I don't know why he can do it, but I can't. And he's really glitched so much that he reset his character. And I realized that I have to use this animation right here and then this other one. And that's all I need to change. And now I'm going to try it again until it works. So I'm driving this now, and I grab the bike and just drop the bike. And now it finally worked. And you can see that I'm really glitched. So much that my friend came here to see it, but he can't talk to me because I'm too far away. And I can't control where I'm going. And I literally have no control. But now, I'm driving my character because I have no control over this. But I want to see the top speed I can reach doing this. And you can see that it's really fast. And I'm the fastest person ever. And I want to stop doing this now. But there's a problem. It's impossible to stop doing this. My friend said in the chat, let's do a race. And I managed to stop here. And now my friend is coming here running to do the glitch again. And now we're both going to race in Roblox. Perfect. He just did the glitch. And now he's really glitched. And he's arriving right here. And he really got to this part. And now we're ready to start the race. He said, are you ready to lose the race? Look, I'm sure I'm not going to lose this race. But guys, the race started, so I'm coming this way. But it's really hard to control this. And my friend stayed back there. And I simply won the race. And that was really easy. But he got here. And now I'm in the ocean. My friend said in the chat, let's see the top speed. And guys, I'm super fast, really fast in the game. And I don't know what speed I'm at, but I get faster over time. And this is really fast. But now, I want to go back to the surface. So I'm coming back here. And it worked. But now, I want to do a real race. My friend is right here, and a race is about to start. He said, let's race and see who's faster, and then we'll test other secrets. Okay, so let's test this. But I'm coming over here, a little carefully, and ready to start the race. But I'm going to stay back here, because I don't have control over what's happening. But now, the race finally started. So I'm coming forward running, but I'm losing. And I just got here. But it took me a while. And now, I'm running back here, and I'm sure this time I'm going to beat him. But again, I lost. So I want to drive his car. Perfect. I'm driving it. And he's laughing here. And he said, you're back to normal. Look, I'm not back to normal, because I'm still glitched. So I'm trying to come here, but I want to race against a player who doesn't know I'm glitched. He said, aren't you going to test the next secret? Look, of course I will. But I'm coming here to the front, and it looks like there's a player here. And I'm going to race against him, because I'm not afraid of this player. So first, I'm going to grab this item on the right. And I place this item right here, so I can stay still. I said, a race! I bet you can't beat me and I'm going to run. And that's what I'm going to do. So much that he's looking here. And he said, are you sure you're going to lose? Look, I'm actually not going to lose. But my friend went inside there. And I'm ready to start this race. And apparently it started. So now, I'm running here, but it looks like it's a race through the whole map. And now he's coming up front thinking he's going to win this. But what he doesn't know is that I'm arriving here and I'm basically going to beat him. Because even though he's really fast, I'm basically the fastest person of all. And I basically won this. Guys, guys, now I'm back to normal and he finally got here. But guys, he doesn't understand how I did this in Roblox. He said, "You're the fastest guy of all." And that's true. But now, I want to test another Brookhaven secret. But my friend just showed up here, and he said he left the game. And it looks like the player decided to leave, which is really weird. But now, I need help from a friend in Roblox. He said, "I'm already your friend." But actually, I need one more person, because I'm going to need someone who knows how to fly planes in Roblox, and also a test subject to try a very important secret. He said, "I know how to fly planes." Look, I know you do, but I invited this friend of mine to help me with this. He said, "I'll go get the plane." And while he's going to get the plane, me and my friend will have to do a secret. And I just grabbed this car, which is one of the weirdest cars of all. And now I'm arriving right here, and he's going to have to do the parachute glitch. He said, "What glitch is that?" Look, I'm sure he already knows, but he's going to have to come back here, and he'll have to enter this Roblox airport. And now that we're coming here, we'll have to go straight into the plane, exactly like this. And I'm waiting for him to get right here to the end. Perfect, I just arrived here, and he's also coming here, and now I'm going to have to get in here. But guys, I'm going to have to press this button, and as soon as I press it, I'll have to teleport to house number 1. Perfect, I just did that, and now I'll have to get in my car, which is exactly this one. And I'm getting in as the driver, and now my car is totally lowered. And he'll also have to do that, but the difference is that he won't get in the car. And actually, I'm going to grab a very specific item here on the right. Exactly this item right here, and he's going to have to get into this item. So I'm waiting for him to show up here. And now, he finally showed up and came in here. But now, I can carry him, and the best part is that now my car is normal. But if I carry him, my car gets lowered. And the next step is to keep switching it. And this is the best secret of all. My friend said, "And why did you ask for the plane?" Look, that's a good question. The real reason I asked for the plane is because now we're going to fly really far away, and I'm going to do the next secret. Of course, the plane is arriving right here, and now I'm going to have to get in. And my friend too. Perfect, I'm coming right here. But the plane arrived here, and it's hitting me because I'm under the plane. And now we can finally take off. And the plane is flying far away. And now if I drop my friend, you can see he falls like this. And he really falls very slowly. And that's exactly what I want to do. But this friend of mine is doing a glitch to keep the plane floating in place. Perfect! Now the plane is frozen in midair, and I can get out of here and grab a car on the right, like this golf cart. And now that I got this car, it's going to keep flying here. I can get inside, and I can also drive this car and carry my friend. So I'm doing exactly that. And I'm going down right here, but I'm going down really slowly, because my friend is up front. And this is the weirdest secret of all, because I'm going down really slowly, and it's going to take a while to reach the bottom, because I'm super slow. And now, I finally managed to arrive here, after a really long time. But my friend is coming here too, to finally pick me up. But I want to do an even more important test. I said, fly the plane and get out of it. And I'm going to try to make the plane fly even without driving it. And that's exactly what I want to do. And he's looking here. He said, "Are you sure?" "I don't think it's going to work." "Look, I think it's going to work." And he just has to try this, because this glitch works with cars, so it should definitely work with planes too. But the difference between a car and a plane is that this plane is really fast. But I'm holding my friend, because at any moment he's going to get out of the plane. Perfect, he just got out of here. And the plane is still flying. And it's really flying in the middle of nowhere, because I'm holding this friend of mine. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to go very far, because I'm already falling. And we're landing right here, and everything worked out. I managed to get right to this part, but as soon as I let go of my friend, this plane is going to disappear. And now we're in the middle of nowhere. He said, "Hey, I don't want to be a test subject anymore." Look, unfortunately I can't do anything about it, because all of this is for the good of science. And now I teleported right here, and this friend of mine is coming up here, probably to pick me up. So he went right past, and now he finally came back here. But I'm going to carry my friend, and now he's flying. He said, "Wait, what if you do the parachute glitch and jump on the trampoline?" And guys, that's true. So I'm arriving here, and now I'm totally glitched. Perfect, I got right here, but I can't fly away, and I'm totally glitched. But if my friend gets here, he goes flying really far, and you can see that he's flying really high. And meanwhile, I'm stuck here. But I'm going to let go of my friend right here, just to see what happens. Perfect, I let him go here, and he's really glitched, so much that he landed right here. And he said, "I don't want to be a test subject anymore." And apparently he's really mad. But this time I'm going to leave him alone. So I grabbed this item, and now I let him go. So now he can go back to normal. He said, "You're going to be banned from my house. This is my revenge." But I don't know who he's talking about, and he's probably talking about me, but he's carrying the player. And now he got right here and banned him. But guys, my friend didn't do anything wrong. He really didn't do anything, but even so he got banned. And now he's coming back here, so I want to test more secrets. And this friend of mine showed up here running and just flew away. And he's flying really far away. But now, I'm going to have to grab this item on the right, and all of them are going to have to grab it. Perfect, they just grabbed it, and now they'll have to get in my car. car. And here on the right, I have to get a car that fits a lot of people. So I picked this car. But he's watching this. And he said, why this car? This is the worst one of all. Look, actually this is the best car because it's huge and it also fits a lot of people inside. And now they're going to have to come here to do this glitch. I said, press the letter F several times. And if they press the letter F several times, it will release these particles, which is actually really interesting. So they have to do that. And it looks like they're trying to do it. And they finally managed to. So much that if I drive the car, you can see that it's releasing a particle. And that's really interesting. And this particle looks really weird. And here on the right, I'm going to get a better car. Perfect! I got this car, where both of them are in the back. And now I'm running up front, and you can see it's releasing this particle right here. And this is really cool. It's like my car has a weird secret. But guys, both of them are back there, and I just realized more people can fit here. And I can put 2 players back here, and also a player in the front, holding exactly this item for this glitch to work. But here on the right, I'm going to change the color to red. And that looks really interesting. And now my particle is showing up here, and my car looks really cool. But there's a problem. Apparently there's a police officer coming over here, and maybe he wants to arrest me in Roblox. So I'm going to stop here, because I don't want trouble. And he just stopped too, probably to say something. Now he's holding this item, and suddenly he got really mad. He said, you know it's forbidden to have more than 1 person in the car, right? And that's actually not forbidden. So I'm going to get out of here, because what he said doesn't make sense. And again, he's coming after me. And maybe that's really bad. But now I'm going back here, and I'm going to crash into his car, because he's leaving. But guys, he's aiming this item at me. And this friend of mine just left from here, and he's going to his car. And he got his car, and now he ran away. And the police officer just realized what happened and is going after my friend. But meanwhile, I'm going to take the chance and get out of here, because what happened was really weird. And my friend said, hey, let's grab a bunch of this item. And apparently he wants me to grab this item several times just to see what happens. But guys, there's a player who fell back here, and that was really weird. But it's just my friend, so I'm coming over here to pick him up. And I'm going to have to do this test, which is going to be really important. And I'm going to have to invite as many people as possible. But now, this is releasing more particles, and my friend is sitting right here, and the item is under the car. And apparently his particle isn't showing up properly, and it really looks terrible. I said, sit on a bench that's straight. And actually, I had a better idea. I'm going to grab, on the right, a totally random car, and I picked this car. So here on the right, I'm going to grab this chair, and I'm going to place it right here. And now it's going to be much easier to do this secret, because now the particle is coming out in a much easier way. And I'm going to invite as many people as possible. Perfect! Now more people are coming here to help me do this glitch. And this is actually turning out really cool. And more people are coming here, and suddenly my friend has another version of himself, probably his clone. And now there are several players here, and this is actually getting really cool. But my car is flipping over all the time, and it's really hard to drive, and there are so many particles coming out from the back. It's like my car is really special. And now I'm running through here, and my car is the best car of all. So much that you can see there are a lot of people coming after me. And now I placed another grandstand, so the players can also come over here. And this is really interesting. I'm simply coming here with as many people as possible. And this car is the weirdest car of all. But now, I want to do something very important. I want to see if I can jump this Roblox ramp. And now I just have to speed up right here in front. So I'm running over here, and I actually managed to jump the ramp, but it didn't work out very well. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button, and I'll add you on Roblox.